Alright guys, welcome back to We Have a Few. Playing as Ollie here. And we need to be way over here. Luckily there's a shelter here, so we'll go ahead and find that one before we do the quest, so should be good. And we're currently on the lookout for any syringes, because just one would help us out drastically. But you know, since we actually need syringes, we're really not gonna find them, are we?
I'm not cooking food.
I don't give a shit that I'm trespassing. I'm just a killer right now. And I don't mind it, to be honest, I don't. Reason being, they kinda screwed us over with how everything is. Cause with Arthur and with Sally, oh thank God. Alright, let's go ahead and make this damn syringe. Oh, I need 3 empty syringes? God damn it. I didn't even realize.
Bite my boss at your jobby flaming fart lozenge!
Did it not? Maybe he just has Tourette's. That's what he has. With Arthur, you really didn't have to worry about his conditions, because all it was hunger, thirst, and when they were really easy to deal with. Sally's was just the baby. She had to go back there every once in a while or else stuff would get heavier. Okay, not too bad. Once you had hatchets, you could easily just go there. I mean, it'd be a few minutes that was just kind of sucked, but it wasn't too bad.
I even had to ask.
Bridge, let's see. Dear committee members, it's a lovely day for it. We are all ransacking the last of the old Victory Gardens. There might be enough potatoes in the entire garden district to last 2 weeks. Do you plan to starve us all to death? If you have no food to spare, could you at least open the bridge so we can try our luck? Oh, we already read that. Alright, so we need to get across here and to the hatch. Or, yeah, to the hatch. Okay. And I think they said they're not just gonna let us in. Oh, maybe they will. Let's just talk to them.
I thought we could have a chat about Trim Street. You shut your bloody mouth, you fat bastard. Let him pass, lads. He's not getting past the front gate anyway. Just this once. Try it again, and I'll kill ya.
Okay, so that part went pretty well. Oh, and oh, God. Why a loading screen right there? We received 9 skill points. Anything worthwhile. The only thing we would need to buy is syringes, and we should have enough for that. Alright, so we're gonna save up for this one. Ooh. Where should we get this one? You know, I'm gonna get this one because it's gonna leave us 1 skill point. And with this quest, we're gonna get 18. Holy shit. And if we find 1 more syringe, we'll get 9 for this one, so it should work out pretty well.
Away and raffle yourself!
Go sell yourself sexually, it said.
As they say.
Hey, there's a memory in there.
Something wrong with your key, sir? Grenade!
Whoa. I'm just...
He can't
yeah,
have
let's
got
go.
far.
They're blowing up the distillery? In God's name, why?
So the soldiers don't get drunk all the time?
If I didn't have more important things to do, I'd put a stop to that right quick.
Alright, so they just stopped caring. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, I steal a glass bottle. Well, they can hear me lockpicking. Which sucks.
But once, huh? If it moves, salute it.
But I'd like this memory, and for some reason I can't just pick it up through here. What I'm gonna do is once he turns around
I have.
and take down.
I
Oh shit,
hope
he
I've
sees
not
me.
made you late for supper.
We beat you once, we'll beat
Shit.
you again.
Right, bastard!
They're here!
Oh no, 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 no.
Box, you weasel-headed gobshite!
Okay, well, shit.
Well, I guess we'll meet in hell.
Oh god. Cures bleeding, right? Yes. Oh, we made 3, okay. There we go. Maybe we'll get lucky and one of them have a,
Come here and suck a turd, you levy-headed wankstein!
Shut up. Surprised no one came out of here. I just wanted that damn memory. There we go.
You look a bit sad today.
You're a bit nosy.
You don't have to be mean,
I am mean. Ask anybody.
but you don't have to be.
You're right. It seems some of the lads over at the camp didn't like being prisoners of war, so they decided to fight back. But they lost.
What did the Germans do?
The Germans. Nothing. They got all the other prisoners who didn't fight back, made them shoot them.
Which would you have done if you'd been a prisoner of war? Fight back or...
Aye. That's a question.
Why aren't you a prisoner of war?
And that's the other one.
I hit my microphone. I guess that is a good question. Why isn't it? But, yeah. Let's go ahead and check. If we go left, but I think we need to get in here. Let's check if they'll just let us in.
Fucking Starky's
Who
back.
goes there? I need to speak to the General!
Get him, lads.
What'd I ever do to them?
You know what you did.
It was a joke!
All right, it wasn't a joke.
What about the air raid shelter? It goes right under the fence.
You're right. You're always right. I should have gone through the air raid shelter.
And I'm guessing, yeah, that's the...
Guard duty.
Get out of here, motherfucker. Oh, my fist's up. He didn't even follow me. Look, she's just still there. Okay, yeah, so that shelter is the one we're going to, so that's good. You gotta love these hatches. It's kind of funny, this person's known for fighting. He's stronger than everybody. Yet it's incredibly
bomb.
hard to
Don't you like
fight
to extract the TNT from them?
with him. Huh. I didn't even know I had that. Sally. Not strong, can't fight. After like half of her story's over, the best fighter that I've played and can hold more than anybody. It's kind of funny. Arthur kind of in the middle. Well, no, he was alright. He was decent at fighting, could hold a decent amount.
Jerry's in
Oh
there.
shit!
Back for more punishment.
I don't know what you're fucking on about, boy. Damn, how's he
Come
not
back
dead?
for another beating. For England.
He didn't beat me the first time.
And St. George. Back for more punishment.
There we go. I don't need all your damn rifles. Oh, hey.
Who the hell blocked up the entrance to the air raid shelter? What if there was an air raid?
There hasn't been an aeroplane over Wellington Wells since 1950, has there?
I'm gonna have to blow a hole in it.
Well, where are you going to get explosives?
Easy. From the military camp.
But we can't get into the military camp. Well, what about the distillery? They're going to blow it up.
Right. You're always right. I wonder if they've blown it up yet.
Can't we just use one of our bombs? Alright, distillery camp. Not too far. Hopefully there won't be too many people. Or we can maybe just sneak past. There's one thing, not seeing anybody, which is pretty nice. There was that one dude. And with Arthur, there were just a ton of people. And then Sally, they were all plagueies. And I just killed every single one. Might as well, you know. Damn, how many of these things we got? Guide to fitting in. Reduce all suspicion rates by a small amount. Just in case. Actually, what weapons do we currently have? All these fucking broken things. That are no good. So we have a pipe, this one, okay. God, our cricket back does so good. And I guess you can't. I forgot you can't knock out the plagueies. There we go. No need to knock him out when you can just
Well, lad,
kill him.
this is what we trained for.
Killing. Nothing. Oh, hey.
Oh, you don't know what you've got till it's gone.
Well, if you can't remember things, maybe you shouldn't be drinking.
You're right. You're always right.
Well, they obviously haven't blown it up yet.
I suppose now we just wait until someone comes by with a pack full of plastic.
Help! Help! They're trying to kill me!
You have to help him.
What's he ever done for me?
Well, he might be the man with the explosives.
You're right. You're always right. Let's see what his problem is. I wonder how much liquor's left around here.
Ollie, focus.
He says that a lot. Alright, I'm gonna see if I have any actual food because... Oh wait, food doesn't bring our health up, does it? Oh, it's rancid. Let's go ahead and drink one of these. I need this apple, I guess. God damn it. The gung hoster who's screaming for help. Motherfucker.
Lucky I don't believe in ghosts.
He died really easily. Alright, let's go ahead, get out some of our... Nah. Go with the bigger banger. There we go. Really hope I didn't kill that one guy that we're supposed to help. Oh, I think we did. That's sad. I kind of just accidentally keep killing him.
Sorry you had to see that. Well, this'll blow a nice hole in the air raid shelter. Oh, now I remember Bede of Powell. Real kiss-ass he was.
Nil nisi bonum, Ollie.
Is that what you do while I'm scrounging all day? Studying Latin? What's the bloody use of that?
Okay, well we have this stuff now. That's the second time I've went to help somebody and just accidentally killed them. Wait, which way do we go? Oh, we have 10 skill points now. Let's go ahead and do this one. Take 15% less damage from melee attacks, explosions, electricity, and bees. That'll help us a lot. Okay. So, this way will be best.
You never like...
Don't need any of that. I have a feeling, instead of like how Arthur and Sally's two stories, you kind of needed people to help you, and you know you always had to go to someone for something. Ollie's kind of going to be the story where he's doing everything alone. He just has the image of his daughter with him, and that's what's going to help him through it instead of other people like the other two stories. That's what it seems so far, anyway.
I hope this is enough dynamite.
You better cover your ears.
Now, what's more fun than that?
Lots of things.
Now, we'll just go down there and pop up inside the fence.
I'd say lots of things are more fun than explosions. Oh, mother... God. I saw it
I'll
right
give
when
it
I
a
went
whirl.
into it. We're still looking for one syringe. Oh, memory. Oh, thank God. We'll grab this memory and then do it. Quits.
Aren't you supposed to be at work?
I quit.
A soldier's allowed to quit.
I guess we'll find out, won't we? I don't think he'll want me back at any rate. Not after the things I told him.
The general.
This is all his fault. The registry, the train, the way we bent over backwards.
Wait,
How can I be talking to you? You're dead. I quit because you're dead.
my memory's all confused. It just sloshes around in my head.
Does that make it easier to bear?
No. Alright, let's search around really quick before we help ourselves. Okay. Nothing else here, really. Let's turn the hatch on real quick as well.
Now we can come back here from any other hatch, and we don't have to meet any damn English.
Alright, glucose syringe. Craft the motherfucker. And there we go.
There. Don't you feel better? Maybe you could find a beehive nearby and steal some honey.
I prefer to think of it as harvesting, thank you very
Oh.
much.
Wow, his shit kind of goes down fast.
I'll give it a... How the hell does all this work?
Oh my god.
So, that...
Okay. Alright, I need first aid, but I don't have
That's
anything to
not
craft
how
it
you do
with.
I think you should stick to what you know.
Oh, I can just sleep. Shit.
Oh, time to hit the scratcher.
I kind of need to keep sleeping because I need my
One
health
day
back up.
maybe we'll wake up from all of this.
Alright, I guess that'll be good enough. I know my glucose thing is back down, but since I can't get full health
Fond
anyway,
memories.
or I'd have to sleep
Careful.
forever,
I don't think they like you very much here.
I'm just not gonna go ahead and do it. Sneak into General Bing's office. Okay, it's 106 away. You guys remember this, right? Yeah. Oh, shit. Hello.
Attention all personnel.
Very good, sir.
The cook has lost his wedding ring. If you find it in your food, please return it to the kitchen. Thank you.
Okay, so. Oh, what does that say? Thirsty? Well, shit, we got all this water. Just in case we're hungry, I'll just eat this. Okay, so. It might be better to try and go left. But we do have these guys here.
Who's there?
Well, he went over there.
Day, sir. Day for it, sir.
There we go.
Infiltrator, sir.
How?
We got a live
Why the
one,
fuck
boys.
did he just turn right around? Alright, they shouldn't know where I am now. Well, we're a little closer, I guess. Alright, they're gone. See if we can go through here.
Attention all personnel.
No, we don't need to fill
Tonight's
it.
movies will be Hellcats at Ramsgate. The
Food increases your maximum
stirring
stamina
war
for more
movie
time.
shows
Okay,
one
that's
of
the only one we can
Britain's
get.
finest victories. Don't miss it.
Paper. Poem. The rebels. In Flanders Field, the poppies wilt. They've heard about the poor England's guilt. Our captain said it wouldn't do to fire on his men so true. Their duty bound them to rebel, but now we're all bound straight from hell. Germans had guilty men. At first we would not turn on them. Then ready you to meet your God, for none live but the firing squad. The Germans called for volunteers, and so we gave in to our fears. And longing for homes and wives, we shot the rebels to survive. The Germans said 'twas for the best. For dealing with this sad unrest, they pinned bronze eagles to their chests. Wish I was better at reading the poems.
Donald!
Oh, shit, okay.
Ollie, what possessed you to come here? Here, I can smuggle you out of trouble. Just get him a car. I had to take the lads at the bridge their supper.
I'm afraid I'm on my way in, not out. But I might take you up on your offer later.
I suppose the lads will just have to wait a wee longer for their supper then.
Okay, so that's cool. We got some help in here. Let's see. Yes, it looks like just straight up here. No. Get on with your business, boy. There we go.
Nice to have orders.
Don't have to think so much.
Attention all personnel.
There we go.
If anyone finds Private Elton subject, please return it at once. He's not the man who wakes you up in the morning. He's a musician.
There we go. Ooh. Who sees me? Oh god, she's right there, okay. That kind of spooked me a little bit. Hello, girly. I don't think anyone sees me anymore, though.
Where the hell's Cheeseman? Probably having a wank in the bushes.
Ollie!
Sorry.
He's probably in the latrine.
Or that.
He's not going to let you in. You'll need his key.
I can be quite charming when it suits me.
I bet he's still angry with you.
It's been 6 years.
Is he still deaf in one ear?
Get Corporal's key. I can't just pick the fucking lock. Alright, doesn't seem to be anybody right here, so... Oh, hello, sir. How did he just notice me?
We beat you once, we'll beat you again.
You never beat me, boy.
They're here! They're back! Go back to Germany, you swine!
Oh, shit.
Hit the dirt!
Okay.
For England! And
Okay.
St. George! Come back for another beating!
Oh, I'm gonna have to kill one of these guys.
It's finally started!
Guys, I'm not sure you really
We
want to do
beat
this.
you once, we'll beat you
Oh,
again!
no.
For England!
Well, sorry guys, but you made me do it. Alright, so we need put a bandage on ourselves. And drop this stupid ass rifle. There we go. It was their fault. They shouldn't have come over here. My guess is I probably
I've
could
done
have
this
actually
right,
just talked
you'll
to the
wake up
one
in a
dude.
bit.
Or maybe I was supposed to take him down like that. But oh shit.
Attention all personnel. The
I heard someone running.
The tanks were fake! The German tanks in the camp. Paper mache!
Don't take that tone with me, Sergeant. I'll call the lads.
They must have sent the real ones home after they took the town.
Yes, yes, I don't need a bloody ghost of Christmas past.
Before the train. Tell him.
In 1946. Before they took the children.
I know when they took the children, Ollie.
We could have risen up. We could have saved them. I could have saved my daughter.
Really? Would the good townsfolk of Wellington Wells have followed me into the machine guns? Or would they all have hidden in their basements?
But after the war, you can't keep a secret like that, sir.
Ollie, the safest secret in the world is a secret no one wants to hear.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, Ollie, don't you recall? You used to have such a good memory. You typed all my correspondence. When they requisitioned the newspaper and the glue, they needed quite a lot.
You knew?
There's holes in my memory. Like a church made of cheese and all the congregation is mice. They have to know the truth, sir. We have to tell them.
The truth has too terrible a cost. Isn't that the decision we all made? Anyway, I'm out here in the Victory Memorial Camp. You don't think I'm the one who decides these things, do you?
Who's minding the bloody store then?
The Executive Committee in City Hall. Why don't you drop by for a chat? I'm sure they'd happily listen to the ravings of a mad Scotsman from the Garden District.
They'd listen to you, sir.
They'd tear me apart like starved jackals, and then they'd pop a joy. I think you should visit Sally Boyle.
I don't want to forget.
Really? Because we had this exact conversation a year ago.
Oh, Margaret. I'm sorry. Margaret. Margaret!
Well, an apology makes it all better, doesn't it?
Alas, Miss Bing.
You will not.
She'll help me.
I'm calling the lads.
better
Okay,
get out
so we
of
may have to
here.
run away.
Oh!
The cook, obviously.
Right.
Okay, talk to the cook. But nobody saw us. And he's okay, bam.
Donald,
Ready to go?
I might have overstayed my welcome a bit, eh?
Hop in. Do you remember my meat pounder that I lent you 2 years ago? And you lost it smashing some televisions? That's quite an obsession of yours, isn't it?
I can't stand Uncle Jack's stupid face. Damn collaborator. Traitor.
Now, you bought half a bottle of whiskey in recompense, but whiskey's, let's say, 2 bob.
5.
Quiet. You want them to hear you. 2 plus half of 2 makes only 3. Seems to me you owe me at least 3.5 bottles of whiskey to even up accounts.
One more time.
Open up. I'm off to feed the lads on the bridge.
You're not hiding Ollie Starkey in that cart, are ya?
I didn't think it fit. Not unless I cut him apart at the joints and boiled him a bit.
Just move along, if you don't mind. Highway robbery.
I make it a total of 8.5 bottles of whiskey. You owe me.
Fine, I'll get them for you next week.
I'm so glad we had this wee chat. Crap, all off. Cart's broken down. They don't engineer like they do up in Scotland. I'm gonna have to go back for parts. Do not steal the Bridge Boys' dinner, or I shall be cross with you.
I'd never do that to you. I do it to the Bridge Boys, but not to you.
Don't make me regret helping you, Ollie. Not again. And come back next week with my 8.5 bottles.
Don't even think about taking anything, Ollie. You've got few enough friends as it is.
Oh,
But I want this red thing.
Everybody's got to know. They've got to know. If the General will help, I'll go to Waterloo House and talk to Miss Bing. People listen to her.
Enter Miss Bing's estate. Okay, so we got 18 of these. Let's see. You get more benefits from being well fed, hydrated, and rested. Goes down, you get carry more weight. Then crafted weapons. Let's see, plants yield more resources. Haggler. Heal better. Ooh, I might need that actually. Get the best prices with shopkeepers. That could be useful if I can buy honey. So what I might do, I'm gonna do picky so I can get like healing balm and stuff. 15 more. I think I'm gonna do haggler. Well, should I? Yeah, might as well. I still have 10. Charged attacks cause 100% damage with a 15% chance to stun. I might end up doing that one. See, blockbuster. Chance of breaking an enemy's weapon with your successful block with your weapon can also stun. Let's see. Whoops. Or just do more damage hitting people. No, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Okay. Now we have a little note in which Oliver gets awful news. Oh, best beloved, the general was not an easy man to see. He lived in the military camp far from Oliver's home across the wasteland of the Garden District, which was filled with hungry lunatics called wastrels. Fortunately, Oliver had lived a long time in the Garden District. It had never been an easy place to live. It was only easier than seeing that man on every television everywhere you looked as you did in the village of Hamlin. But he knew how to camp out. He'd trained for it before the war. He knew how to move at night without being seen, and he knew the streets of the Garden District as if they were the streets of his hometown of Aberdeen. But these days a dark cloud was spread out across the Garden District like a body laid out for a wake. There were more wastrels than ever before, and they were hungrier than ever before, and more desperate like wolves in a bad winter. A poisonous fog rose every night from the river and made even empty attempts streets unsafe. The general was burrowed deep in his military camp and surrounded by men who had once been soldiers and pretended they still were, and longed to be so again. But when he was face to face with the general, Oliver's troubles had just begun. Sir Robert was not as pleased to see Oliver as Oliver was to see him. nor was he pleased to hear about the fake tanks. Did you know? Oliver asked. Don't be ridiculous, said Sir Robert, who was haughty. Of course I knew, said Sir Robert, and you typed up all my letters. They needed quite a lot of newspaper, don't you remember? Oliver did not remember, but Oliver knew the general's many quirks, and the general was using a particularly sharp tone of voice that he only used when he was telling the truth. Oliver's heart sank through the floor, which made his head dizzy for now. Oh, best beloved Oliver did not know what to do. It seems he had told a very big lie to all the people of Wellington Wells, or if he had not, he had neglected to tell a very important truth. And because of deceit, the Germans had murdered you. Oh, best beloved. Lies must be untangled. It is easy to untangle a lie when it is freshly born, but as it ages, it becomes knotted up in the fabric of the world. Then, like the Gordian knots that puzzled the great Alexander, they must be cut. He resolved to tell the people the truth. But who would be Oliver? Who would believe Oliver, who had become a stranger to all his old friends? He looked like a wastrel for all they would know. He was a wastrel. Oliver needed to find something else whom people would believe, a very important someone. Sir Robert, though important, was not the King of Wellington Wells. Ever since the Germans had hanged the mayor a few days after their arrival, the town had been ruled by an executive committee operating in the shadowy corridors of City Hall. Surely they could tell the people. They would be even harder to get in to see the general. But the people had to know the truth, and if Oliver did not convince them, how could he ever make it up to you, oh best beloved? So Oliver set off to see Miss Victoria Byng, who, he hoped, could introduce him to the executive committee in the City Hall. If an adventure in a series of dangers recounted from safety, then, if all went well, it might be the greatest adventure of his life. So, sweet spot is again there. We need syringes, honey. Get another syringe, whatever. But I think we still have syringes. And first things first, Ollie, which is over here. Okay, so we're gonna have to go over and down like this. And I think, yes, right next to a shelter, so it should be fine. We have a syringe, so why... Let's see, let's go to the glass bottle. I don't know why that's still a thing. If I actually have a torch, a thing still. See ya. But I do
wonder
need
if the other
some
kids
help.
are any more alive than you.
So I'm gonna go ahead and run through here and hopefully find some. I should. It's kind of funny though, these few bushes right here I rarely found as anyone else, and now I'm finding a ton of them. Oh, we can't get those. Only Sally can. Oh, here's one. And since we yield 2, we can actually go ahead and just make healing bomb right now. And then there we go.
Oh, you are? Yes, that's the one.
Wow, that healed us like nothing.
Everybody give him a hand. Good. No. I'd say Simon says. All right then. Now what I want.
I'm not seeing any of the bushes for healing bomb, which is kind of sad for me. Alright, it's a good ways away, and I'm going to keep searching for some healing stuff, so I'll see you guys when I get there.
Observe how the concrete is used for its raw and unpretentious honesty, contrasting with the pretentious ornamentality of the Victorian buildings of the parade. Rather than hiding the structure, the surface preserves the shape of the...
Go forth and sin nay.
Now, try to behave whilst you're in the village, okay?
Hello. Would you like to donate to our Uncle Jack charity drive?
On your trolley, you huffy wee fuck bumper!
Ollie!
Oh, my goodness. You're Ollie Starkey. It's Ollie Starkey. Fuck the lot of you! Jack's a collaborator and a traitor!
Alright guys, we're killing a lot of people, so
Lay still, you bastard.
yeah. But it's still 500 meters away, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. We'll start the next one a little closer. Have a great day. Bye.